First kick forward, inside forward 50 for Blackburn. Roving it off the pack there was Dorian. It's come to ground level, however, he couldn't handle it, and it stacks on at centre half forward. Secondary ball up, territory gain for Blackburn. And they're going to keep it on this broadcast side, it seems. It was a high ball. Bajaya was the one to rove it off the pack. He's going to get the 1-2 with his teammate. No, this time it's Charlie Oglethorpe. Finds the leading man in the pocket. Just bounces off the chest there of Carmody. Shrugs one tackle. Couldn't shrug the second and is shoved over the boundary line. Dylan Marshall will actually receive
first term. There's a handball in hope over the top of the head might work out okay for Blackburn. Looking for Ainsworth. Followed up with some good pressure in the middle of the ground from Worm. And a bit of push and shove as a couple of dogs get stuck into Ainsworth.
Numbers to help each other.
Thank you very much, Kate. As we had a secondary ball up, with the clearances won by Blackburn for that one. Ainsworth, it was a high ball down to right half forward. Slippery ball, obviously, so a kick off the ground was necessary. Chasing it there was Dorian. He got the handball back to Charlie Oglethorpe, who was in no space at all. Bit of a rolling maul created by the South Croydon defenders. Therefore, a ball up in the pocket.
And that's what they've done well, haven't they? Brush being able to close down to him because he's a cricket umpire. He knows when they should come on.
Just so you know, the rain is coming down from the northwest, so we're giving him the rain, in fact.
Okay. So it was off hands from that kick in.
Just as long as they can go. Wilson's underneath it. Clears everyone to Latchford. And South Croydon able to mop this up through Shields. There's a long kick back in the forward direction. Marotta went for it, couldn't quite grab it. Ma under pressure. Stolen by King.
Around the ball. They really are. They're working harder around the ball at the moment, South Croydon.
8 minutes gone in this second quarter. When will the tide turn? Will it turn for Blackburn? What do they need to do? Kick down the line. Found Mason Helleran.
Right in front of us. Almost a mark taken there by Oglethorpe. He's juggling it and just ran into his teammate down at ground level, but applies the pressure with a big tackle laid. And there will be no free kick. Dan Beard.
Where does he go with this? I believe it was Horsnail. And a push in the back by Blackburn on that forward 50 entry. Was there advantage? No.
Well, he looked like he called played on.
For that one off the ground, Dorian does. Now Blackburn will use some space. Oglethorpe. Bouncing footy in front of a jar and out of bounds.
Interesting enough, the rain sort of stopped at the half-time break, and just on cue, it's just come back down.
Welcome back to the footy, everyone.
Boundary.
It says. Let's go down to Kate Green.
Brash, I'll swap you.
Every good boundary rider starts there on a rainy day, Kate.
So the tackle was
Spider.
laid there on Kilpatrick. I thought holding the ball. I don't know how he got rid of it, but Blackburn, they ended up taking possession. Half forward for Blackburn. Good tackle laid, and now it's back inside forward 50 through a handball from Ainsworth. Yet another contest. Bending downwards, Jet Latchford under his legs.
When the kid knew it was about to happen, he said so.
Isn't it amazing how we always laugh at other people's misfortune?
I feel for the poor kid though, Brush. We'll get a ball up about 60 out from Blackburn's goals.
All afternoon is their tackling.
And this time Ma steals a march on the Doggies' defence. Spills off hands from the kick. Oglethorpe, this was Charlie, kicks it for territory. Open forward line for Blackburn. A couple of 1v1s now. South Croydon were first to it through Dylan Marshall. Paddling it forward was Van Dam. Now Dan King continues that trend. Overrunning it was Sheridan. Good hip and shoulder by Oglethorpe.
This time it's Matt George. Just gets the kick away towards the middle ground. Plenty of blue jumpers. Shields is one of them. And he clears that ball out to Mason Helleran on the...
Out against Malone. Hunting for it at ground level was Bajaya, but copped a heavy knock by Shields, who claimed the ball for himself and ended up tackled. Ball up.
I think our man Ray Beard wants a permanent gig at South Belgrave on home games.
A lot of pressure at the moment. Running in there was Spencer. Latchford tackled this time by Charlie Oglethorpe. And there's Will Oglethorpe again with his hands on the footy, but nicely here. The handball was good by Van Dam. Got it going forward to McKernan. They try and link up through the middle of the ground. They've got all the numbers around here. Bouncing footy in the front. No signs of a second half fade out this week with the way they've been able to respond to Blackburn's questions early in the third quarter, and Oglethorpe almost gave away a free kick.
Tell you what, I reckon they're only another goal away, South.
Handball option. Working his way out was Stoddard. Inside 50, Wood came over the top. The ball went over his head. Oglethorpe with a little tap. Bulldogs defence holding out, however. It was a shallow entry, and Bulldogs will rebound through Sheridan. And now Aldous with the chase. Upend.
Stuff has been also good.
Stoddart roved the clearance. Clean handball to Philoctides. His kick meets a contest. At ground level was Oglethorpe shoveling it out inboard. They're not finding space though, Blackburn.
They're just fighting hard to clear this out under a lot of pressure. Here's Oglethorpe. Can tap it in front of himself. Can he pick it up? He can't, so he'll sock it off the ground. Just gaining some territory. Picked off by Van Dam. Got the handball away. And they move the ball through George to Elders. Bouncing kick. Bit of a grubber one. Blackburn under a lot of pressure here. They're going to go forward once again, but not too many.
On it. And it's going to be repelled by Fasan. No, he just took too long. Ended up in the hands of Carmody. He managed to feed it out to Oglethorpe. Dorian again. Yet another goal. They've got men out in the corridor. They're going to take on the corridor. It was Will Oglethorpe. Now to Charlie. More men out. South Croydon out on their feet at the moment as Lawler's found his way into space. The kick wasn't perfect. It's found Hicks, however. Handball heels in.
Yeah, that was a crucial tackle there by Taylor.
Well, Taylor's short kick, it hasn't hit its target. It's not 15. Blackburn lay the pressure. Here's Hicks. Oh, the pressure is on now. It's 7 point. Who's going to get there first? South Croydon have got front position here. Tapping it forward, couldn't quite grab it. Hicks did. Put on the right boot. It's a one-on-one contest. They might be able to mark, not quite. Dangerous here. Taylor's underneath it. So's Oglethorpe. Out the back is Van Dam. Picks it up. Clearing kick out of defence is going to come right back as Blackburn have got all the numbers. Will Oglethorpe wrapped up in a tackle by Ellerin. And that he'll be holding the ball. Got to move quickly. And he's not been given the ball back, so he's been able to hold him up. Down and towards the middle of the ground. Blackburn with all the numbers. Mark not taken by Stoddard. Just getting his kick away in time was Hub up. And towards the middle, the corridor of the ground. Inside 50 they go. And all by himself. Couldn't quite take the mark. Carmody kept it in front of him. And game over. Oglethorpe runs into a goal. And Blackburn are going to steal this one from South Croydon.
Again for Blackburn, however. It's South Croydon now there. Handball over the top from Taylor. Now it's found Sheridan. He's under a heap of trouble. Taylor's there to support on hands and knees. Gets a handball away to Fasan. He fumbles. He's looking. Apple was there for support. Tried to get the handball back into space, but no. Latchford stole it from him. Fasan now with a bouncing kick. Blackburn continue to be well set up through Wood down the line. Hubber there for support. The pressure comes from South Croydon, as it has for most of the day.